Cheers, VC. What's going on? It's LJ, and it's time for a music update. Vinyl, cassettes, CDs. Oh, hell, there's even a DVD in that stack. There's even a CD with a cardboard slipcase. I mean, we got it all tonight. On a serious note, it is Monday, May 20th as I film this, and I want to take a minute and send all of my thoughts and prayers to everybody that's experiencing the terrible things, the terrible weather and that's happening in the Midwest right now. Honestly, life is, you know, I don't even know what to say, but my prayers and thoughts are with anyone that is in any way being affected by that. You know, I'm pulling for you guys. Hang in there. See it through. Stick together and just be safe and be well, please. All right, moving on. Where do you guys want to start? You want to start with vinyl? You want to start with cassettes, CDs? I said something about a CD with a slipcase and even a DVD. So this runs a gambit. I mean, we've got so much stuff. First, one of the just cool new ad. Love this. This is what's on in the background. It's Eric Church, Sinners Like Me. And Eric Church is just setting in a major way. And this is Eric's first album from 2006. It was reissued in 2013. His new live album, whoa, Caught in the Act. I think that's the name of it. It came out on a record store day. I missed it. It was like 40 bucks anyways. But this was pretty inexpensive. And this is just, man, outlaw country for the modern day. It's just got that wailing feel to it. If you just modernize that, you'd have this, and it's just excellent. Sorry, Dwayne, hang out. Here's one I was super excited about. Just jacked. This is Orchid, Mouths of Madness. This is Orchid's sophomore release, I guess. This is a 1-2 punch. I know they had an EP, that was the first one, but man, you got to see this. This is just awesome. I pre-ordered this, and I know some people that pre-ordered have been getting it sooner or later than others. I got really lucky and got this almost 2 weeks ago. This is on just gorgeous purple marble, not really, purple splatter vinyl. And side 4 is etched. You gotta see this. I hope the camera will pick it up. It's got a full etching. There it is. Not sure how well you're gonna be able to see that. I don't use a laptop, so I really can't see what I'm showing you. What an excellent album. I'm not gonna do anything to ruin it for the people that haven't got it, but I got it. Seriously, when you get it, I mean, if you're a fan of Capricorn, which is just every bit as good, you are gonna love this. This is, woohoo, what an album. Let's pick up the pace. A couple quick 70s rock grabs. West, Bruce, and Lang, whatever turns you on. This is Leslie West from Mountain, Jack Bruce, Corky Lang. Killer, great stuff. Here was another quick grab. This is Roadwork. It showed up, and this is Edgar Winter is White Trash. Rick Derringer, Johnny Winter are on this. What a great live album. Great live album. Here's some alt country, cowpunk, 80s kind of stuff. Lone Justice. This is the debut album. I had the follow-up album. It didn't really do too much for me, and I sent that to Brandon, Mr. Hall of Fame, a while ago. But that one was really good. I like that. Here's the Smithereens, especially for you. It's so rare that I see the Smithereens out in the wild, so I grab it right away. That was there. Here's a couple switching gears completely, but hey, you know me in the collection. I was pretty psyched when I saw Aretha live at the Fillmore West show up. I am a sucker for 70s Aretha. I mean, Aretha done right, just soul drenched. Woo! And Aretha live at the Fillmore West is fantastic. And what I've never seen is Carolyn Franklin. This is Baby Dynamite. This is Aretha's sister. I want to say kid sister. Kind of like, it's just like Aretha. I mean, it's too bad she never did too much more, as far as I know. Wow, that's just every bit as good as early 70s Aretha. Unreal stuff. Here's Badfingers, No Dice. You want a gatefold? I'll give you a gatefold. There's your gatefold. That's a gatefold. Yeah, that's a gatefold. You know it. And it's actually really a gatefold, too. This band. Badfinger's great. They don't show up often enough. Here's one I've had an eye out for a while. This is Bebop Deluxe, Axe Victim. Man, what a great album. If you dig like Bowie, Ziggy Stardust, T-Rex, that kind of vibe, glam, early glam stuff, you're gonna love this. Killer. Let's get right back into metal. Here's TNT Quick, Medal of Honors, direct metal mastering pressing. It was still in the shrink. What a great 80s metal record. This is 1980, blah, whatever. Great album. Great album. I've spun that a few times. Speaking of T-Rex, nice, clean copy of the Slider showed up. Oh, total upgrade over my copy. I've had my eye out for this for quite a while. It just does not show up often enough. It's not worth fighting people on eBay for. They just go for silly money. And that showed up for just a few bucks in the wild. I was super excited. A couple more, finishing off the Uriah Heep collection. Here's Abominog. Oh, what a great album. That gorgeous Mercury Chicago Skyline label. Usually, if you've got that label, you've got a winner. And this is an amazing album. I haven't had this on vinyl, and it's a sin because it's such an amazing album. Probably the heaviest they ever did. And in the same bin was another piece I was missing, and that's Heap's Fallen Angel. And about a different period, different kind of Heap. I never figure out how to hold this one. Let me censor the cover. Does that tickle? Great album. And one that I was just, man, this has been on my radar forever. So Dave, someone 481 gets all the credit for this one. He sent me JD McPherson Signs and Signifiers on CD like a year ago. And I just talk about an album that sounds like the cover. Not really rockabilly per se, but just a great old sound. If you follow music at all, you have to have heard of J.D. McPherson by now. And if you haven't, I highly suggest that you skip on over to, just type it up there in the search box, type in Someone 481, and you're going to find YouTube's biggest J.D. McPherson fan on the planet. And it's an amazing album. Oh, absolutely classic. Great guitar work, just upright bass slapping and snare snapping. Great stuff. It took a while to pick this up on vinyl, and it was worth it. It's just unreal. Check it out. Do yourself a favor. Check out Northside Gal, J.D. McPherson Northside Gal, and tell me that song doesn't like, whoo, right under your skin. Right, so I was talking about a CD in a slipcase, Marilyn Manson's Mechanical Animals, and a DVD. Here's Marilyn Manson, Guns, God, and Government World Tour from 2002. And for me, it's perfect because if I'm going to listen to anything from Manson, it's going to be in the later period, and I love that stuff. Let's rock through a handful of cassettes. I continue to only be able to find Dwight Yoakam on cassette. What the hell? So here is Buenas Noches from a Lonely Room. I want to say this is from 1988. Very solid album. And this is just looking for a hit. It's a compilation from his first couple of albums. And I now have like 8 Dwight Yoakam cassettes and not one vinyl. It's ridiculous. I'm going to have to correct that. Some other cool stuff that showed up. Here's Frank Zappa and the Mothers. We're only in it for the money. This is a neat one. Styx, Return to Paradise, from around 1997-98. This is neat not only because it's live, but it's a really cool double cassette case. Remember these? When these would come out? They were fantastic, except that they didn't fit in like any holder that you possibly had. Still a pretty good live set. It's got a few new songs on it. You know, I gotta be honest, the last one that came out was really good. This was maybe a little better than Caught in the Act, that I think the first Styx live album. Pretty good. Whatever. And here's some cool metal that showed up. This is stuff that I was just like, let's check this out. Check this. You see this? What are they? Killer stuff. Here's Slayer. Ready for some title foo? Here's Diabolus in Musica, or Diabolus in Musica, or just the Slayer album with the weird dude on the cover. Slayer never shows up on cassette, but 2 did at the same time. Here's Undisputed Attitude. Not Goodwill finds, but great finds. Yeah, title foo continues. Ready? Sepultura. Honestly, I've always said Sepultura. However you say it, you can just say Arise, and you've got a killer cassette on your hands, man. Here's Judas Priest live. What a great album. This is a 2-record set on 1 cassette. And Annihilator, Set the World on Fire. Another killer album. This is from early 90s. I had this in high school, so we're at 93. I was just about to graduate. Stop doing math. I'm old. And here's a stack of CDs. Now, I don't usually show CDs, except when just a handful of just barroom stomping blues show up. Whoa, South Side of Chicago, Bobo Honkin' Blues. Yow! Here's quick. Well, this isn't blues, but this is John Coltrane, Blue Train, and it was there, so I grabbed it. But the rest are blues, I promise. First, I hit some great stuff. Here's Albert Collins Deluxe Edition. This is a compilation on Alligator. And that first song, I Ain't Drunk. I know what you're thinking, but I ain't drunk. I'm just drinking. Cheers. Still going. Stevie Ray Vaughan in Double Trouble in the beginning. This was broadcast live from Austin, Texas in 1980. Very, very, very early Stevie Ray Vaughan. Great stuff. And here's a couple from a guy, I don't know if anyone in the blues community really took him seriously, but Johnny Lang, Wander This World, and Lie to Me are two stellar albums that, if you're a blues guitar fan at all, you know, it's funny. John Mayer, I think, got a lot of credit as being such a great blues guitarist, and he learned to copy some decent licks. He really did. He's got some talent there. I own Continuum on vinyl, and that's it. That's all I ever endeavor to own. But a really, really talented blues guitarist kid, Johnny Lang. Unreal. Here's some more killer stuff. Here's Buddy Guy, Breaking Out. This is a JSP release. Blues releases are hard to find unless they're just mucky comps. Here's Buddy Guy and Junior Wells, Alone in Acoustic. This was very cool. It's on Alligator. Anything on Alligator, you have a hit. Here's a couple from Albert King. Here's Albert King's Hard Bargain. And what brought me straight to this one, besides being blues, is the backing band. You've got Booker T. Jones, Isaac Hayes, Donald Duck Dunn, Steve Cropper, Alan Jackson Jr. You've got to listen right there. And if you follow my channel, you know Steve Cropper and me are just like, woo! Albert King, and this is Wednesday Night in San Francisco. Different band, fantastic listen. This is great stuff. That last one was on Stax, and this one is as well. Different band though. Theodis Morgan, Willie James Exton, great stuff. Two more, I'll save that one for last. First is Aerosmith, Honkin' on Bobo. It's just it's Aerosmith blues. It's not bad. This is one that I had seen on vinyl once. I believe it was almost $100, and I was like, hell no. Hell no, Aerosmith hasn't been a band since 1979, first of all, and to drop Aussie money on an Aerosmith record? No way. I mean, they've been a decent band, but not a band, a rock and roll band for a long time. But on CD, it was a great find. And this one kind of excited me too. This is B.B. King, Blues on the Bayou. It sounds just like the title, it sounds just like the cover, and just a great picture of B.B. King. Replace the case. Just BB in the Bayou, laid back. Excellent album. I don't think I've heard anything this good from BB. Not that there's anything wrong with BB, since Indianola, Mississippi Seeds, which I have on vinyl and is my absolute favorite BB King album. Hummingbird from that is just wow, just put you back in your chair. So Blues on the Bayou, and I don't see a lot of BB on CD or vinyl really running around unless it's a comp. But that's it. That's my update. I hope everyone out there is doing well. Again, folks in the Midwest, please stay safe, and you'll stay in my thoughts, and I truly hope all is well. I'll talk to you soon, VC. Take care. Ciao.